Hi everyone, welcome to this new edition of In a Nutshell, How to Take Care of Plants. My name is Sean and I run my own design practice as an event designer. I am also a part-time lecturer and run a TikTok account called Plumbro. Hey guys, check out my plants. Parlor palm, asparagus fern, philodendron. So how I got into plants is actually because of my father. When I first moved back to Singapore, it was during the pandemic and I was feeling very disconnected and lonely. So I was hanging out with my father quite a lot and he would take me to plant shops. And he actually bought me my first plant. And he told me, Sean, whenever you feel lonely, just buy a plant. And the next thing you know, I have a room full of plants. Now in this episode, we're going to learn about light requirements in your home. We're going to determine what kind of light you get in your home and learn about what is bright light, indirect light, and low light. Number 1 is direct light. What is direct light? Directly under the sunlight. Well, some houseplants that like that are birds of paradise, cacti, and some succulents. Now next, indirect light. What is indirect light? Well, anything that sits in between the sunlight and the plant. So like curtains, tinted windows. This is ideal for most houseplants. And finally, low light. Low light is an area in the house that's far away from the sunlight, but low light does not mean no light. Well, some plants that like this are snake plants, ZZ plants, and a peace lily. Top tip. If your home doesn't have much sunlight, you actually can opt for grow lights. Grow lights act as an alternative light source for plants. And today, we're going to talk about my favorite plant recommendations for houseplant beginners. Let's go! The first plant is the ZZ plant. The ZZ plant is a low light plant they only need to water every 2 to 3 weeks or whenever the soil is dry. The ZZ plant is also said to give you tons of good luck. Now my mother actually bought me a ZZ plant for Valentine's Day because she says that I need tons of luck because I'm still single in my 30s. Next, the Monstera plant. The Monstera plant likes low to bright indirect light. You only have to water it every 1 to 2 weeks or whenever the soil is dry. The Monstera plant has aerial roots and is very aesthetic and grows very quickly when the conditions are right. When I was living in London, I actually owned a restaurant and the restaurant was filled with Monstera plants. So whenever I look at a Monstera plant, it reminds me of that chapter of my life where I made tons of friends and even learned how to be a chef. Next, philodendron. The philodendron actually likes bright, indirect light and you only have to water it once a week or whenever the soil is dry. Now this plant has been through so much. 3 months ago, it was infested with mealybugs and the way I treated it was wiping it gently every 3 days with a soapy sponge. Eventually, it survived. So I think similar to life, whenever you meet challenges, you always have to be consistent, be patient, and show up, and eventually it will pass. Top tip, 3 cool places to buy plants. Number 1, Thompson Garden Centre. Tons of plant shops. I love going there myself. 2, Little Botany sells really cool rare plants. And number 3, Soil Boy. Very aesthetic, beautiful plants.
I'm someone that's always busy juggling 3 jobs. I work as a designer, a part-time lecturer, and a content creator on TikTok. Will absolutely love the work I'm doing, but at times it does get quite a lot. That's why I've learned in order to avoid burnout, it's important to set aside time for yourself, to slow down, to spend time with yourself. Taking care of plants helps me slow down and be away from the hustle. I have a daily routine when I wake up. I check on my plants, I water them, mist them, and monthly I give them a shower. I fill my bathroom with all the plants in my home. I shower them, washing away the dust and dirt that's accumulated on your leaves.
It's so important for us to care for our mental health, to prioritize ourselves, to set boundaries to protect the time that we have to do the things that we love, to love ourselves, to praise ourselves, to encourage ourselves when we're feeling down, and to treat ourselves because we deserve it. And today, we're going to dispel some plant myths. I thought all plants need a lot of water. Not true. Do your research. Understand your plant's watering needs. If you want to know when to water your plant, put a finger in your soil. If it's dry, it's ready to water. If it's still moist, I will wait for 2 or 3 days. If you're someone that forgets when to water your plant, set up a plant watering schedule or download a plant watering app. Oh, but I also heard that all plants need a lot of sunlight, right? Because it's plants what? Not true. Do your research, understand your plant's lighting needs, know what is bright direct light, indirect light, and low light. Then place your plant according to its needs. Now you don't want to move your plant around the house too much as well, because moving around too much might make it feel very stressed.
Hey plant bro, you very smart leh. But I heard plants very 麻烦 right? Because they need a lot of attention, then they die very easily
Not true. Look, if you made a plant watering schedule and water it according to its watering needs, and also if you place your plant in your home to meet its lighting needs, taking care of plants can actually be very therapeutic. Also, I just want to say, killing plants is part of being a plant parent. You might not get it right the first time, but it's about learning from your mistakes, and eventually you'll be good at it. Top tip! Now here are two of my favorite plant blogs that help you become a better plant parent. Number 1, we have Viddsee, and number 2, we have Houseplant Journal. In this last episode, we're going to talk about plant communities. So what are plant communities? Well, plant communities are people who love plants that come together and share plant knowledge. They might also share plots of land and build nurseries. So recently, I went to a plant community event in Singapore. It's called Gardeners' Day at Holt Park. They gather every third Wednesday in the month. So basically, people in the plant community come together, they share cuttings, they sell cuttings, they meet up and share plant knowledge. It's really fun. Personally, I'm not part of a plant community in Singapore. Well, at least not yet. But I've learned something. If you feel lonely and you're not part of any community, you build one yourself. And that's why I started my PB Gang, my community on TikTok. So when I first moved back to Singapore in 2020, now I've been away from Singapore 10 years now in London. It was during the pandemic and I felt really isolated and lonely. And during this time, I felt like if I didn't have a community here in Singapore, maybe I should start one. Maybe there are other people out there who also feel lonely like me. And that is how the PB Gang started. The PB Gang is actually an online community of people scattered all around the world. We comfort each other when we are lowest, and we also build each other up to pursue the things that we truly want. We are lonely, but together we are not alone. When building your own community, you also have to curate the kind of people that you surround yourself with. Like dead leaves of a plant, it's okay to separate yourself from people that don't match your energy. Choose to surround yourself with people that loves you and loves you back. Choose to surround yourself with people that you can be authentic with. Show yourself the love that you deserve. Alright, that is the end of this series. I really hope you've learned something. I had so much fun doing this. My name is Sean, and remember, in a nutshell, this is how you take care of your plants.